Why would you get locks? They say. Aren't they limiting? How do you even get curls? Then I say there exists a tool. A tool that can stay in when defying gravity. A tool that will stay secure while under attack. A tool that under the most immense pressure will always succeed, and that no matter how far you go, it will never fail, even underwater. So when they ask you why locks, say why not locks. We're not limited, we're limitless. We're not styleless, we create style. No, you can't touch my hair, I am the standard of beauty. We're not stuck, we're free. And when they finally ask you, then how do you get your curls? Just smile and say there exists a tool.
I am Marcia Dore and welcome to Beauty Lifestyle Network. That video literally gave me chills, and we have a special deal for you today, and it includes two 20 packs of the Wrap-A-Loc hairstyling tool, two 7.8 ounce bottles of the Libation holding spray, and this wonderful, beautiful Wrap-A-Loc mesh glamour bag for storage. Hi, and we are back with the beauty and the brains behind the Wrap-A-Loc tool, Miss Sonia Gilkey. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Well, thank you so much for having me, Marcia.
Yes, wonderful. So talk to us a little bit about the Wrap-A-Loc tool and just the benefits of it and how you even came up with the idea.
Wrap-A-Loc is a great hairstyling tool. It not only curls the hair, but it also gives our customers an opportunity to wear their hair in a style that they normally would not get without using the Wrap-A-Loc. In the end, you're going to have a curl, but while you're getting that curl, you may not want to, you don't have to cover your hair with a hat or with a scarf. You can actually rock the tool, and that's one of the unique features about Wrap-A-Loc.
Right, because usually if you're trying to do something to curl your hair, hopefully you're not going to walk out the house with the rollers in your hair. But the Wrap-A-Loc tool, you can do that because it's a style within a style, really.
That's right.
Yes.
And it's amazing. And most people who come in contact with it cannot believe all the things that they can do with this tool. Not only just curl the hair, but create waves, create updos, create, really funky type looks.
Right.
And the curl can be as diverse as your hair pattern is.
And I know I feel like a lot of people don't realize how versatile locks can actually be. And I think that's probably one of the reasons it took me probably so long to decide to get locks, which I'm actually going to get this weekend.
Ooh,
But
okay.
talk about the versatility a little bit more and when you were testing it, what were some of the different styles that you tried when you first started?
Oh, okay. Well, one of the things that when I decided to lock my hair, my role model were people who had locks, who were the traditional locks. They let Mother Nature style their hair. They didn't do a lot of twisting and bantooing the hair down. They just let it do its thing.
The free form.
Free form. I found the beauty in that. That was my inspiration for starting my locks.
Okay.
But in looking at that, I saw another vision as well. I saw that I could do something with my locks and give it a whole different look. Nothing to offend what I was inspired by, but just to take it to another level.
Right.
So that was my inspiration for starting Wrap-A-Loc because I wanted curls on my locks. And I had been locked for several years, and I would try to curl it a lot of times. And oftentimes, because they'd gotten so long, there weren't really any effective tools out there to curl my hair.
Okay.
There were other rollers out there, but because my hair was like 15 inches long, the average roller is like 6 inches long. So I would roll my hair, but I'd have all this hair, and it would take forever to get it to dry. I had to sit in the dryer because I've put 20 inches of hair on a 6-inch tool.
Right. So that's a lot of hair wrapped around. Right.
But I love the curled look, so I would just keep trying until I got something. And eventually I invented Wrap-A-Loc.
Wonderful. And let's talk about the deal that we have here today that you can only get on BLN. So it includes the two 20 packs of the Wrap-A-Loc tools, the two 7.8 ounce bottles of the hair libation holding spray, and this wonderful mesh bag. And generally that will cost about $75.98. But here today, you can get this for just $56.99 plus $6 shipping. And there are only 30 units available, so you want to make sure you jump on this deal really quickly because you're not going to be able to get that anywhere else. So talk a little bit about the products. And actually, I want to kind of show, you have 3 different sizes. You have the small, the medium, and the large.
Yes.
So talk about, like, I guess as you were doing your research, did you start off with one size and then realize, okay, I need to switch it up a little bit with market research, and how did that work out?
Yeah. So when I first invented the tool, I used to stop people and ask them if I could do their hair. Because
wow.
I just wanted to see how versatile it was. So I started doing a lot of different hair types, different lengths, and through that process, I did end up coming up with the 3 different sizes.
Okay.
And particularly with locks, because the difference between Wrap-A-Loc and your traditional roller is that most rollers are made to curl your hair when it's straight.
Okay.
And so you have a big tool, and then you have a little bit of hair to give you a tight curl. Well, Wrap-A-Loc is just the opposite. You're going to use the hair to create the curl, and the tool is just going to hold it because it's flexible and bendable.
Right.
You will actually
Right.
wrap the hair
Seriously.
around this little bitty tool.
Okay.
And so if you want bigger curls, you can use more hair per tool to get a bigger curl. So lots of versatility. So that's the unique thing about it, is that you can actually wrap the hair around the tool and leave it in
Okay.
and create the curl. Now, if your hair is long, we have a 10-inch tool.
Okay.
And the other new thing about it is that each size wraps double the hair length. So, for example,
Okay,
this 10-inch
gotcha.
tool will wrap up to 20 inches of hair.
Okay.
The 6-inch tool will wrap up to 12 inches, and the 3-inch tool will wrap up to 6 inches.
Okay.
So it looks like, you know, I can't get all my hair on here, but you'll be amazed when you see some of the models that we have today, what you can do with this small tool based on the length of your hair.
Okay. And what's interesting, you said you can leave it in your hair, and I'm sure that's very helpful for people who have active lifestyles, if they're like going to the gym or doing different types of things like that. So what kind of feedback have you been getting as far as the
People,
the
they love it.
lifestyle?
Again, like you said, because you can work out with it, you can actually wear it in the hair while you go swimming. So we have a little slogan that water is your friend when Wrap-A-Loc is in.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah, your
Yes.
lifestyle just goes on. You
Yes.
can go to the beach. You can go to the beach during the day on the boat, and then go to the dinner at night. You take it out and have beautiful curls.
Right.
But yeah, a lot of
Love
people
it.
like it because they can go to the gym and work out, and when they leave, they have a nice hairstyle.
Right. Yeah. And one thing you don't know because you know, people are not in the studio with us, but it's actually raining outside. But I want to show, we're going to see when we see some of the models, how the Wrap-A-Loc tool holds the hair even in the humidity of the rain. You may still want an umbrella, but still just with the humidity, how the Wrap-A-Loc tool holds the style in the hair. And actually the product,
The holding spray.
yeah, the holding spray, I'm sure
helps to
assists with
hold,
that
right.
as well.
Because
Yes.
when you use the tool, we didn't talk about it, but when you apply the tool, you do want to apply it to moist hair. So you want to make sure the hair has been shampooed and it's clean, and then you can use the holding spray to help hold it. But
Okay.
if you say if our hair was already done and they just wanted to add the curls, you want to moisten the hair with the holding spray so that the natural hair is relaxed so that it can manipulate around the tool.
Okay. And do people like air dry, sit under the dryer? What are
Well,
some
that's
of
the beautiful thing
options?
about Wrap-A-Loc. You can sit under the dryer. The tool is heat resistant.
Okay.
But a lot of people want to get their hair natural and get locks. They don't really want to sit under the dryer. So that's the beauty of Wrap-A-Loc, that your lifestyle can go on. Once they get it wrapped, they can go on. And the stylist, it's good for them because they don't have to babysit the customer under the dryer. They go on out to shop and they on to the next customer, making more money.
That's what I'm talking about. Yes, helping the consumer and the professional. That's what we need in this industry for sure. And talk about some ways that you maybe should not use the product.
Well, you don't want to cut it.
Okay.
A lot of times people will look at this and say, oh, I can get 2 in 1. I can just cut this in half. Well, if you cut this, you are going to mess up the product. You're going to, because there's a wire inside of it.
Okay.
And so once you cut it, that wire is going to start to smooth and it's going to stick you, and it's going to be hard to wrap the hair with the tool. So we do not want you to cut them. That's maybe the main thing. But one of the other things is that you can actually dip this in hot water. So if you're using synthetic hair on braids or twists and you want to curl the ends of them, you can wrap it with Wrap-A-Loc and dip it in hot water and dry the hair off, and it'll be curled. So it works on that. Yeah, it works on synthetic hair. Yes. It wraps on all hair types, literally all hair types.
And one thing I was excited to hear is that, because I'm a loose natural at the moment, at first thought it could only be used on locks, but it makes sense with the technology and how you've described it that it can be used on loose natural hair as well. And
it
we're going to
can.
have an example of that a little
Yeah,
bit
and a
later.
lot of people don't like you. They hear the word Wrap-A-Loc and think that it's only for locks. But in my naming of it, I was thinking of like a lock of hair.
Right.
And I tell people, now you hear Goldilocks. Does she have locks?
Exactly. No, she does not have locks.
Right, but we
Her
immediately
locks,
think
her-
of her and locks,
Right,
right?
exactly.
But when I tell you that you can use this product, you lock yourself out of a style because you
Right.
don't think that you need to have the physical, that you think you have to have the physical locks to enjoy this beautiful
Right.
product, but you don't.
We need to open our minds.
Yes, open mind. And that's
yes,
what
I love
going
it.
natural, that's what locking does. It
Yes.
frees us from being in bondage about who we are, what our hair can do, what our hair textures are. We let other people define that for us. But once we release all of that and enjoy the freedom that comes with just being who we are,
Right.
the whole world is open to you.
I love it. I'm so excited. Yes, yes.
Okay, yeah, so we want them to get the special.
Yes.
Also, each pack of the Wrap-A-Loc comes with 20 tools per box. So in each box, there are 20 tools, no matter what size you get. With this special deal, you have the option of picking which size you want. Sometimes people mix and match the sizes because your hair can have different lengths.
Right.
You may use some medium and you may use some large. So when you go to purchase this special order, be sure to indicate which size of the Wrap-A-Loc that you would like to use or which would fit your hairstyle type.
Right. Yeah. Okay, and another thing, let's talk about some of your competitors. What would you consider your competitors and what makes Wrap-A-Loc different from your competitors?
Well, I mean, technically, my competitor would be Flexi Rods. On a professional level, we comparing professional products to professional products would be Flexi Rods. But also, the product that people use is pipe cleaners or Chanel stems, which is a small wire with fiber wrapped around it, and they use that to curl the hair.
Okay.
The downside about that is that the fuzziness comes off into the hair,
Gotcha.
and then the ends stick you. Yes, you can create a curl with it and even wear it as a style,
Right.
but it's going to cause damage to your hair, and it also holds moisture, which can cause mildew in the hair.
Yeah, nobody wants that.
Yeah,
Nobody wants
I mean,
that.
you
Okay.
get what you pay for. Wrap-A-Loc is a great value. You are going to be investing your money,
Right.
and I guarantee you a return. You will have this product for a while, as long as you treat it with care, which means, you after each use, you just put it up in this glamorous bag so that when you're ready for it again, you just take the bag and do it yourself or take it to your stylist and have her to put them in.
Right. Okay. So you mentioned the word value and investing, and that's exactly what we want to do here today. Because again, retail this will cost you about $75.98, and today on BLN you can get it for $56.99 plus $6 shipping. And you're going to be investing in your hair, and you're going to love it, and you're going to come back, and you're going to tell your friends and your family and everybody. So thank you so much for joining us. We can't wait to get into some of these looks. We're going to have some models come and demonstrate some of the various styles that you can do with Wrap-A-Loc.
Yes,
So,
I'm excited. I have
Yes.
some really top stylists here who have been using the product and have enjoyed their experience. I've told their customers about it, and they actually retail the product, wholesale it from me, and they retail it. So I'm glad to have these people who actually see the vision and the value of
Right.
Wrap-A-Loc.
Wonderful, wonderful. And I hope all of our viewers do as well. Okay, so again at Beauty Lifestyle Network, we're here about beauty and lifestyle, but we're also here about value. So today, our value is you're going to get two 20 packs of the Wrap-A-Loc hairstyling tool, two 7.8 ounce bottles of the hair libation holding spray, and this wonderful mesh bag, Glamour bag for storage. So who can't use an extra bag for storage? Like those you can never have too many of those.
Right, especially, with product bags.
Exactly, exactly. So again, retail that runs you $75.98. You can get it here for $56.99 and just $6 shipping. We have 30 units available, so make sure you check us out. You click the link to get on Facebook and YouTube, and you'll be nice and beautiful and Wrap-A-Loc.
And let us know how you like it. You can check us out at Wrap-A-Loc.com. You can go to Wrap-A-Loc Hair on Instagram. Check us out at Wrap-A-Loc, the dual hairstyling tool on Facebook, and on Twitter, Wrap-A-Loc.
Yes, wonderful. So now I want to talk a little bit about the technology of the Wrap-A-Loc tool. We talked a little bit about the wire inside, but talk about the design, and there some grooves on here, and just a little bit behind what went into creating the design of the Wrap-A-Loc tool.
Well, when I first started with the Wrap-A-Loc, of course, I just kind of found some things in my craft box and created some things and started to wrap my hair to create a roller. And looked at some of the things that it didn't have, like my hair would slip off because of the locks. Sometimes if the hair is not good and moisture, it would not contour with the product.
Okay.
So I put the little grooves on here so that it would kind of help hold the hair without pulling it.
Right.
As opposed to some of your other rollers that, you have to put paper ends on it
Gotcha.
to wrap it to protect the hair from the product. But with this, it's made out of silicone.
Okay.
It is heat resistant, and it does have a wire inlay. Yes, you can go through security at the airport. You can go to your job with the government.
Right.
It may beep, but so does bobby pins. Anything that has wire
Right.
can beep, but you
Right.
will not have to dismantle your hair
Right. Okay.
to get into the next building.
Okay.
But yes, it's a very doable product. That's one of the good things about it. And it's
Yes.
made very, very well. So you will have it for a while. You will probably lose them before you wear them out because you'll be
Yeah.
taking them out of your hair in the car, on the
And
plane.
that happens. That's just
Right.
kind of the nature of how hairstyling tools work. You kind
Yes.
of lose them.
Yeah.
But and what about the color?
A
of them?
color. They
Yes.
only come in one color, and that is black. I have been asked when am I going to make them in other colors, and it is something that I have looked at and is considering. But based on my research, probably 80%, 80 to 85% of the people have dark hair.
Okay.
Very few people have light hair or like blonde hair, which would kind of make a difference, but not a lot, because when you wrap the hair, and we'll show these beautiful wrapping techniques shortly, but when you wrap the hair around the tool, you can't see it.
Okay.
For the most part, unless someone knows or you point it out that you
Okay.
have something in your hair. Most of the time, you cannot tell with the in the hair, even though it is dark.
Right.
So we might down the road, as become much more popular, and we can make larger numbers and different colors. It is something that I have considered, maybe like a brown tone to go with the reds and the blondes.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
But not at this moment. At this moment,
Okay.
it's only in black.
Right, and that that works for, I'm sure, like you said, the majority of people. And even if you have different color hair, like you said, your hair can wrap around it, so
Right.
it's not.
And
not
it
a
creates
major
your
deal.
hair creates the color accentuant.
Okay. Okay. Wonderful. And how did you know silicone was what you should go with?
Well, I didn't know. The person who I was working with manufacturing actually suggested it as a way to do it. Initially, when we first made Wrap-A-Loc, it was made out of fabric. I had a fabric, and I did have a wire inlay in it. But what I found with the fabric is that the fabric, just like people, it holds odor. So you over time, the odor and the oils would cause it to separate, and so the fabric would start to come loose from the base of the product. But it was suggested to me to try it in silicone. I was like, oh, okay, let's try it. So we did, and over time, working with the different consistencies to get it so that it would be flexible and bendable and not too stiff. This is what we came up with.
Okay. And how long did it take for you to develop the tool from the vision to the reality?
It took a couple years. I got the vision in 2002, and I actually had a finished product and ready to sell it in 2007. So it took me a couple years, and along the way, I kind of stopped because, like I said, I was working in corporate America, so I would do a little work, and then when they kind of get me upset at work, then I was like, okay, I got someplace else I need to be working on.
Right. Right.
But
I think, I think people can appreciate the time that it took to develop it, because if you want something that's going to be quality and well thought out, then it's going to take some time. It's not just going to happen overnight.
It did. I thought it was going to be quicker, but it did take a process. And even once I got the first model that I made, and I actually sold over 100,000 units of it, that's when I realized, from people's feedback and from just experimenting with the tool, that we could make it better. And so this here silicone is definitely a great alternative, and it, like I said, it's easy for washing the tool. You can, if the water, it won't, hold the oils.
Okay. Wonderful. So you can get your Wrap-A-Loc tools for this great deal here on BLN, $56.99 plus $6 shipping and handling, and you can have beautiful curls
Forever.
Forever.
As long as
Yes.
you don't get any water on them, yeah.
Yes, yes.
But the curls will last long. That's one of the other beautiful things about Wrap-A-Loc, that it's a tight curl in the
Okay.
beginning so that it gives longevity on the hairstyle.
Okay. And
You
that's
literally will
important.
have to wash the curls out.
That's important.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's
Okay. And again, we have this great deal. You get two 20 packs of the Wrap-A-Loc hairstyling tool. You get two 7.8 ounce bottles of the Libation hairspray, and you get the beautiful mesh bag where you can store all of your products. So what we're going to do next is have a demo. We're going to have a stylist and a beautiful model, and they're going to show us how to use the Wrap-A-Loc tool. So I'm going to welcome Raina and introduce your beautiful model for us.
This is Asada, and I've been doing her hair for going on about 10 years now.
Wow. Okay. And how did you first become introduced to the Wrap-A-Loc hairstyling tool?
Oh, like, so when Sonya was in those streets seeing people and, hey, can you try this out? I was one of those people that she
Okay,
asked.
okay.
So I tried them out from then, loved them. I still wear them to this day.
Yes.
So I started using them in my salon. It's a natural thing in College Park.
Okay.
And so I use it on my clients, and I love it. They love it even
Okay.
more so, because the
gonna-
whole concept of not having to sit under the dryer is like golden.
Right. So I guess that is one of the benefits
Oh,
that you see. They don't have to stay in the salon longer. You get more clients in your chair.
Correct.
Yes. Yes. So show us how you're going to actually use this tool on the side.
So on the side of his hair, she wanted a mohawk.
Okay.
So we're just giving it some character. So I flat twisted her up already, and then I'm just going to be applying the tool.
Okay.
And I'm doing hers 2 at a time. So typically what I like to do is get 2 of the locks that are good at the same length so that it's easier to curl.
Okay.
But I wrap the ends up as so. I fold it over so it secures the ends in place. And then I just tightly roll.
And her hair is very long.
Yes, it is, but it will,
And it
the tool will,
works.
yep,
Wow.
and wrap it up, close the end off, and we got a nice bend.
Wow.
So I'll do the same thing
Okay.
with another 2.
And
About
how
the
do you
same end.
like the tool in the style after it's the finished product?
Oh, well, it's 2 ways. So you can always, of course, wear it in and wear that for a few days, or later, take it out and wear it curly. And the curls last forever.
Really?
No, forever.
Forever. Like, no, really, forever.
Like, typically my clients have to come and get it shampooed out in
Wow.
order to, start from fresh. I'm sorry.
So
start
that
from fresh.
longevity is something. And one thing I noticed too, because we talked about the color, so she has a lighter color hair, but it's still not obvious that the tool is in her hair. when
Right.
You wrap it up because the hair
Right.
is around the tool.
Right. Like you
Gotcha.
would have to be like all the way up on her head, like dissecting her
Right.
in order to, see anything. But yes, no, it hides it well.
Right.
So just roll it all the way up, secure the ends, give it a little bend to give it a little curl.
I love it. I love
Yes.
it. I love it. And what are some of the other benefits besides like kind of not having to sit under the dryer that some of your clients have told you that they loved about it?
Well, of course, it's just the flexibility of being able to get up and go in the morning and not have to worry about, getting their hair together and everything because it's already formed.
Right.
So that, and then just the tool itself can last because it's lightweight. It lasts for a while. So, this is giving them like a month's worth of a style. Or the 2-in-1 because they can wear the tool for a while.
Right.
And then always halfway, like in a couple of weeks, take it down and wear the curls. And
Forever.
Forever.
Forever. I
So they
love
have
it.
a whole new style.
Yes.
So those are 2 of the great benefits. of
Okay.
it.
So we're going to have you and Asada come back when you finish her style. We're going to see her mohawk.
Yes.
And I'm very excited,
excited.
so you all can see what it's going to look like.
Yes. Yes. We'll be back.
All right. have to keep reminding you of the great deal that we have today. We have two 20 packs of the Wrap-A-Loc hairstyling tool, two 7.8-ounce bottles of the hair libation spray, and the beautiful mesh bag that comes with it, and you can store your products in it as well. And again, there's so many benefits to the Wrap-A-Loc hairstyling tool. You can go swimming in them, you can wear them as a style, you can take them out and the style lasts forever. I mean, there are just so many things, from the technology, the ease of use, that the Wrap-A-Loc style tool gives you. It gives you so much versatility, and we're just here to make sure you have options. And this is something that I think people, I know I have friends that have been looking for something like this, and we have it here for you today. Great deal for only $56.99 plus $6 shipping. And what we're going to do now is bring on our next model. And Kwamea is our DIYer.
Yes.
And no, DIYer. And she's going to show us how she uses the tool on herself. So
Okay.
talk a little bit about the benefits, the ease of use for you when you use the Wrap-A-Loc hairstyling tool.
Okay. Well, one of my favorite things about the tool is that it's incredibly flexible,
Okay.
both in application and in styling.
Okay.
So it's really easy to learn. There are instructions on the back, but I kind of do it a little differently. And that's the great thing about it. You just do whatever works for you.
Okay.
So I start off and I grab the two pieces of hair that I want to use. And I like to either do about 2 to sometimes 3, but
Okay.
I think 2 is preferred.
Okay.
So what I do personally is I kind of join the two locks together and I wrap it right around the end. So it's nice and snug here.
And that's how those grips kind of hold on.
Exactly, right. And you want to make sure that you don't have too much sticking out, because you'll have that beautiful curl and then just a pointed edge in the
Okay,
end. And I've
okay.
done that before.
All right.
So I go ahead and I start wrapping it slowly. And you want to make sure that you do it really tightly, because like we said, the hair wraps, around the tool. So you
Right.
don't want to see it. And it gives you those really tight curls. You don't want it to be too loose. You get to the top and then you wrap it around like this. Now,
Okay.
the great thing about it is if you forget to start with moisture like I just did, and as we know, you can't be out here styling dry hair.
Right.
You can go ahead and grab the hair libation and then just spray that. Oops, let's see, turn that on.
Yep.
Open, there we go. And then just spray that right in there and give it a squeeze.
Just pressing it into the hair.
Right, rub
Okay.
it right into the hair.
Okay.
Right. So I'll show you another one. Start off with the moisture this time. And I love this styling gel here because it really holds the hair and it gives you a nice shine and moisture. And it has really great natural ingredients.
Nice.
So I go ahead once again, I kind of roll them up together. Wrap the tool around the end like this. And I start to roll up.
Okay.
Right. Now, you really do what works for you. The instructions on the box are a little different, but as long as it works for you, and I love the curls that I get, so
Right.
you want to roll all the way up and then just wrap it around the end. Go ahead and wrap that lock, sis.
I love it. So how
Yes.
long does this style generally last you, and do you wear it with the tool in sometimes, or how do you normally manage?
I do both. I wear it with the tool in, and it gives you a really nice style. So I like that it can kind of change the length of my hair and the shape. People sometimes think that you have one style with locks, and that just is not true at all. Right. So
Yes.
then once I take them down, I have beautiful curls, and like you said, they really do last forever.
Forever.
Like the first
Yes.
time I did them, I was like, I'm ready to not have curls. Like,
Yes.
So I had to wash them out. But
Right. That's
yes.
hilarious.
Yes. So do the last one.
Yes.
Alrighty. All right. So find the two. Go ahead, get that libation in there.
I have so many people like I'm going to share this with.
Yes.
Besides the beautiful people out here on
Right.
BLN land, I'm literally going to be telling everybody about this.
Oh, I talk
It's
to
amazing.
everyone about this. Like, I talked to someone about this today.
Uh-huh.
Anyone I see, typically with locks, but a lot of different men and women, I just tell them about the tool. There we go.
You know, always let them know it's a Black-owned product. You
Mm-hmm.
know, we got to support our Black businesses out
Mm-hmm.
there.
I
There we
love
go.
it. There you go.
And then I just kind of give it a little shape,
Yes.
and there we go.
Yeah, I would totally rock that out.
Yes.
Like, I love it. I love it.
Right.
So, I think what we're gonna do is you're gonna go off for a minute, and then
Mhm.
you're gonna show us the final look when we get
Alrighty.
back.
Well,
So,
thank you
thank
so
you
much.
so much.
You're welcome.
Absolutely amazing. And you can do this too. You can have the Wrap-A-Loc hairstyling tool, 2 sets of 20. You can get the 7.8 ounce bottles of the hair libations and the beautiful mesh bag that comes with it so you can keep it all together. And I mean, it's just exciting to see that there's something out here to give people with locks, and what we're going to find out later, people with loose natural hair can use as well. So again, you can get this deal for $56.99. Not going to be able to find that anywhere else but right here on Beauty Lifestyle Network. Just $6 for shipping, and you can have beautiful curls and locks as well. And again, we have this great deal for you. You get two 20 packs of the Wrap-A-Loc hairstyling tool, two 7.8 ounce bottles of the hair libation holding spray, and the beautiful Glamour bag to hold it all together. And there's so many benefits, again, that we talked about with the Wrap-A-Loc hairstyling tool. From the flexibility of it, you can wear it with and keep the style in your hair. You can wear it when you're swimming. It's very flexible and bendable. And if you want to talk about the hairstyling spray, it has rosemary in it, and it helps with hair growth, helps facilitate hair growth, and it also helps keep the sheen and shine in your hair. And it's just a really great product. And look at all of the hairstyles that you can do. I mean, it's so flexible. You can have long hair, short hair, thin hair, thick hair. I mean, everything you want, this hairstyling tool can bring to you.
Hey y'all, I'm lifestyle influencer Trina K, and today I want to tell you about my Wrap-A-Loc experience. I have been using Wrap-A-Loc for about a year now, and it is hands down my favorite curling tool. So what I love most about Wrap-A-Loc is, first of all, it's easy to install. Don't let it fool you. It's very easy to put in and it's very easy to take out. Secondly, the curls, the fact that it's a dual hairstyling tool. When you first put in the tool, you can wear your hair with the tool in, which is what I usually do. And then when you take it out, you have beautiful, long lasting curls. And through each stage that they fall, it forever stays beautiful. I totally recommend Wrap-A-Loc. Thank you.
Shout out to Wrap-A-Loc for making such an amazing tool. I use it as a style when I like to keep it in my hair, and then I use it to actually style my hair, giving me these luxurious curls. Now, I've had these curls in for over 3 weeks now, and they're still popping. It's my go-to item when I want to style my hair, so when they ask me how do I get my curls, I tell them there exists a tool, and that's Wrap-A-Loc.
And now we have our next stylist and model, Stacy, and introduce your model for us.
I'm Stacy, and this is Erica Brown, who's come. Her hair isn't locked, so she has loose natural hair, and we Wrap-A-Locked her hair from 2-strand twists.
Okay, and normally when I two-strand twist my hair, I just take two strands of hair and then wrap them around each other.
Exactly.
So this is different and it's beautiful. So tell me the benefit of using the Wrap-A-Loc tool for two-strand twisting.
Well, now she has a couple different styles. So not only does she have the wave of the 2-strand, but now she has the curl from the Wrap-A-Loc. And so as her hair, we'll pluck it out, loose it out, and then she'll be able to wear it as a set for weeks to come.
Wow.
I use the setting lotion. I love the setting lotion that's infused with rosemary. Gives it a beautiful, beautiful shine.
Wow, it is absolutely gorgeous.
The longevity of the tool is what is fascinating, because she'll be able to, she could wear it with the tool in. She's worn it this way for a few days, and then at her leisure, she could take the tool out and then wear her natural hair.
Right, and it has a sheen. It's not greasy.
It's not greasy at all.
Right,
No,
right.
it has a nice shine to it. But nothing that's going to stain your pillowcases.
Right. And I think probably, again, a lot of people think because it says Wrap-A-Loc that you couldn't use it on loose natural hair, but now we see that you can use it on loose natural hair. It's absolutely gorgeous.
It is best to two-strand it for the volume.
Okay.
Because the tool's so small, once you start to wrap the hair around it, you don't get the full volume if you just wrap the hair. So we two-strand it and then take it a loose.
Unravel it. That is gorgeous. And this is the first time you've had the Wrap-A-Loc tool used in your hair. And what do you think so far?
I love it. I love it. I've been using different styling brushes to kind of create and maintain a curl pattern. But once she two-hand twisted it and used the Wrap-A-Loc, it just gave it definite direction. It was easy to manage. It was great. I love it. Yeah. Took a nap. It didn't hurt.
Can we talk about that? Because, again, there are a lot of tools also that, literally your whole head is almost like you have to hang it off the side of the bed. So it's not have that pressure on it. So just not having the pain is another benefit.
Right.
Wow.
You can feel it some's there, but it was comfortable. It was cool. It fit in my bonnet.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Got to fit in the bonnet.
Yep. And it was great. It was really quick and easy. I don't like going to the hair salon because I don't want to wait a whole lot of time.
Right.
And just chunking it up, two-hand twisting it, wrapping it with the Wrap-A-Loc. It was great. I'm loving it. I can't wait to see the finished product.
Yeah. So what is the final look that you're going to be going for?
So it's going to be a full twist out. So she'll have a head full of springy curls once we loose it all.
Okay.
And the great part about it is it does really last a long, long time because we can break it down into two. We can just do a few. We can we can just keep letting it loose.
Right.
And it's the style that keeps on giving.
Right. Well, I cannot wait to see the finished result of the Wrap-A-Loc tool on your beautiful hair.
Thank you. I can't either. I'm really excited. I love the spray too.
Okay. Yeah.
I love the spray. I don't like to put things in my hair that are heavy, heavy gels, heavy in alcohol and things of that nature. It was great. It made my hair feel good, at least in them. So I'm waiting until it fluffs out.
Right. And then with the rosemary and the great ingredients in it as well, it benefits the hair.
And it keeps it super light. Shake it a little bit. You see how springy her curls are?
That is gorgeous.
Yeah. I love them.
We love them too, and I cannot wait to see the finished results. And again, you can get 2 20-packs of the Wrap-A-Loc tool with 2 7.8 ounce bottles of the hair libation holding spray with the beautiful mesh bag as well to keep it all together. I love it. I'm so excited.
I've been using these tools.
Seriously.
I've been using these tools professionally, I would say probably for about 15 years.
Really?
I love them. My clients love them. It's a great product.
Okay.
It really
wow.
is.
Wonderful. So we'll be back shortly and we'll get to see the finished results. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
And we have a great deal here for you today that you can only get on Beauty Lifestyle Network. You get 2 20-packs of the Wrap-A-Loc hairstyling tools. You get 2 7.8 ounce bottles of the hair libation holding spray, and you get the beautiful mesh bag to hold it all together. And I have a couple more questions that I would like to ask you about how many packs does it actually take to create the hairstyle that you want?
That's a great question, Marcia, and I'm often asked that. On an average, it takes 2 packs of the Wrap-A-Loc tools to do a whole head.
Okay.
That's a total of about 40 styling tools in the head on an average. Now, that could vary depending on if the hair is extremely long or has a lot of volume in the hair. That could affect how many you would use. But on an average, if you get 2 packs, you're going to do pretty good with getting most of your hair covered.
Okay, so this should cover you right
Oh,
here.
yeah, that's a great deal. I mean, 40 tools, 2 packs of the hair libation. You're
Right.
set for a nice hairstyle for a while.
Right, and the holidays are coming up, and actually it would be a
Yes.
great thing to get yourself and somebody
give
else, your
somebody.
friend, a
Yes,
gift,
yes.
everything. So
I mean, the
wonderful.
thing is that Wrap-A-Loc has been on the market since 2007,
Mm-hmm.
and but a lot of people are like, oh, I'm just hearing about it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's because it's so good and it's so great that it's staying relevant, and people are finding us.
Right.
I remember when I first started with Wrap-A-Loc, I had to go out and find the people.
Right.
And I am just so grateful and thankful that I've been able to stand strong in this market, and now people are looking for options for styling their natural and locked hair, and I have something for them. Wrap-A-Loc.
Right. I love it. And when did you first know, like, okay, this is really something?
I think it was a couple moments that I had that gave me the aha. But one of them I remember was at a hair show. I did the World Natural Hair Show, and I also debuted at Bronner Brothers. And when I first came out with the Wrap-A-Loc, I didn't even have the tool. I just went to many shows. I had the concept. I had pictures of what I had created, the styles, using the tool that I had just prototyped. And I got so much great response from people. They were like, what? Where is it? Where's the tool? And I didn't have the tool. I only had my prototypes, and I would not show them at that time. I would just show the results. I said, well, do you like the look? And people were like, yeah, I like the look. So that's when I would be like, okay, hold tight, I got something coming for you. And so when I hit the market, these same people came back and supported me.
I love it. I love it. So this is, again, you said it was birthed from a necessity and something that you needed. And it took you a little while to get it done, but again, you put the love and hard work and soul into
and stay
it.
fast, stay focused on the vision, and became a student of the game.
Right. And how does it make you feel to see people get joy out of something you created?
It really is a good feeling, and I get so many testimonies. People call me, they see me, they stop me. It's like, oh, girl, this is awesome. I mean, this is like ingenious.
Right,
You know,
right.
to come up with something like that. And because we're so hungry for things for our hair texture has not been accepted. It has not been catered to.
Right.
So now to have something that's made for my natural, kinky, curly, coily hair, it's really, it's just a great feeling, and people let me know that every day, that they're thankful that I moved on my vision and that I was obedient to the voice.
Right. I love it. So again, this is an amazing deal. There's so many hairstyles you can achieve with the Wrap-A-Loc tool, with the hair libation product. It has the rosemary in it. It leaves you with a great sheen, not greasy, but a great sheen.
And it's good for holding hair. Even if you're just doing like a 2-strand twist and you just want to do a set, you can use that hair libation. Even if you want to do a palm roll, you can wet it on the hair and then palm roll the hair. It's good for all those techniques. Anything you want to do to the hair, you can use the hair libation, and it's really light. It's not heavy, not going to cause any buildup, and it's not going to be heavy on the hair. It's real light, and the fragrance. Rosemary is an oil that is used for growth, and it's known to stimulate the hair follicles and to help aid in growing the hair.
Right, and that's so important because, again, we're looking for so many things to help aid us in our hair growth and hair health. So it's great to have something like this. And I know when I have products, I still like to feel my hair and not feel products. So I love that it's lightweight.
It's very light, very light. And that's even on locks. It's good for moisturizing the locks and helping to set. It's not going to give you a stiff, hard set. It's going to give you a nice, limber set, so your hair will do what it's going to do. It's going to be bouncy and soft.
Yes.
And shiny.
And shiny.
Yes.
I can't wait to see. We have the beautiful models that are finishing up, so we should be seeing them shortly.
Oh, yes.
And again, there's so many different styles. It's so versatile, and you can get this product for only $56.99 plus $6 for shipping. And how long does it take for the products to actually ship to you?
Well, we're pretty good. We ship every day, Monday through Friday, and we have a 24-hour hold time. So if you order on Monday, your shipment will go out on Tuesday.
Okay.
But we ship every day, Monday through Friday.
Okay. All right. So you can get it in a timely manner and have the look and the curls that you want before you know it.
And we're fully stocked, so don't. Right now we're stocked, but with this special,
Right.
they're gonna go fast.
Yeah, absolutely.
We don't do a lot of specials, so people are always asking, when is there gonna be a deal? When is there a special? I want to get those tools because it's a great investment. It's more on your high-end hairstyling tool and product. That's because it will last. It's going to last you, and so people always want to know when you're gonna have a special. So now is the time to get that deal. It's a great deal. It's going to give you the hairstyle that you're looking for, and not only that, it's going to give you the versatility that you desire.
Yes, and I love that you said, that it's an investment, because when you're willing to invest in yourself, I mean, our hair deserves it. I feel like we deserve the things that we invest in. So I love it that you have a value here that can really help with the versatility, the health of your hair.
Right. And the longevity of the curl. One of the things about women, we always like, oh, I don't want my curl too tight. I want a loose curl. Because when you wrap with Wrap-A-Loc, it is going to be a tight curl in the beginning. But I tell women to enjoy the journey. It's just like anything. Right now, you may have a short look. In a couple of days, those curls are going to start to elongate and cascade. And then you'll be like, oh, my curls are falling. Where are my curls? You know? So enjoy every stage of it.
Right.
Wrap-A-Loc is a great investment. I've often heard some of the customers kind of say, oh, it's a little pricey. But at the same time, when they get it, they're like, wow, it was worth it.
Right.
I've had these tools for years. I mean, they last a good long time, and you'll get your money's worth.
Right, and our hair deserves an investment. I liken it to, you can buy a pair of $5 shoes 20 times a year, or you can buy a pair of $200 shoes that will last you 20 years. So it's the same thing, just investing, and that's what we deserve.
Right, and investing in each other, and in things that are made for us, by us.
Right. Yes. So thank you so much for your invention, your genius, your innovation. And we're going to actually see the final look of some beautiful ladies.
Yes,
I can't wait.
I know, they're nice. And it's all their hair. We don't do any extensions. So all the models that you've seen, even from those who were doing the stylists, that was their hair, their natural hair.
Right. I love it. I love it. And just so versatile. And you can have it too. You can get 2 20 sets of Wrap-A-Loc tools, the 2 7.8-ounce bottles of the Libation hairspray, and the beautiful bag that comes with it and wraps it all up together. So we will be seeing those models in a little bit.
Yes.
And thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me again. It's been a pleasure.
An absolute pleasure.
It's been a Wrap-A-Loc pleasure.
A Wrap-A-Loc pleasure. Yes, I love it.
Okay.
So we are back with Stacy and Erica, and tell us how you got this beautiful finished look. Absolutely gorgeous.
So once we two-stranded, wrapped it on the Wrap-A-Loc, let it set and dry. We untwisted the Wrap-A-Locs and then took each curl and separated them at least 2 to 3 times, maybe 4 times. Allow the curls to frame her face, and we have a set that she'll probably be able to wear for about 2 to 3 weeks.
Wow. And that's, again, besides the versatility, just the longevity of being able to wear the style is, I mean, it saves time,
does.
energy, effort, all of that. And what size Wrap-A-Loc tool did you use on her style?
So we used the medium tool. I generally like for the hair to be double the length of the tool, and so that's how I decide what I'm going to use. I'll measure the hair and see what length it's going to work, and medium worked best for her tresses, for her locks.
I love it. And how do you feel right now?
I love it. It has body.
Look
it
at
has
it.
bounce.
Wow.
It's easy. I'm looking forward to throwing my bonnet on and pulling it off.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely
very
beautiful.
much love it.
Yes.
Love
So
it.
see, you can do this too. All you need is your Wrap-A-Loc tools.
Wrap-A-Loc.
And we have that special deal, $56.99 for 2 sets of 20, and also the 7.8-ounce bottles of the hair libation and the beautiful mesh bag as well. So thank you so much, ladies, for joining us. Great job. I know you're gonna love rocking this for the
Yeah,
next
I
couple
love
weeks.
it. I
Yes,
love
I'm gonna have to
it.
follow you
Yeah.
on IG and check
Okay,
you
you got
out.
it.
Yes, yes. Thank you so
Yep.
much.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay.
All right. And now we have our next model that's gonna
Okay.
show her beautiful style.
All right.
Kwamea, our DIYer.
Oh,
Hello, hello. I absolutely love this look.
Thank
so
you.
tell me what you did to finish off the look and what size Wrap-A-Loc tool did you use?
So to finish it off, it's up to you. If you wanted to sit under the dryer, you could, or you can just kind of go on about your day and just dry it naturally. That also works. And I use various size tools.
Okay.
So depending on the length of my locks, I like the longer ones.
Okay.
And the medium, those two. Those
Okay.
are usually my mix. But then you unravel them and lightly pull it out, and then just kind of give it a little pat.
Right.
There you go. That's
Right.
it.
I love it. And how long will this style last you?
So depending on how much I tug and pull on it, I could get a full week or so out of these curls on how tightly I did them. But I do like when they get a little loose, so I kind of pull on them a little bit, and I'll do like a half up style or.
Right.
But yeah.
Right.
So yeah, I love it.
Beautiful.
Yes, and it's so easy. You can get this for yourself. So
I love it.
Yes.
I love it so much. Again, Wrap-A-Loc tool, and you can change. You can switch out the sizes that you want. If you want to get a large and a medium, if you want to get medium and small, you can mix and match it how you like. So definitely make sure you check it out. This special only on BLN. So thank you again so much
You're
for
welcome.
joining us.
Thank you for having me.
All right.
All right.
And we have one more model that's going to come through. But again, make sure you check us out. We have the two 20 packs of the Wrap-A-Loc styling tool, two 7.8 ounce bottles of the hair libation spray, and the beautiful mesh bag that wraps it all up together. And the benefits, I mean, of course, you've seen it today. You've seen the versatility. You can wear it on wet hair. You can jump in a pool. You can wear it at the gym. It will keep your style for like forever, as we've been saying, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. And you will have these beautiful styles. And it's just absolutely phenomenal. Just look at this. I mean, absolutely gorgeous. The versatility, long hair, short hair, whatever you like, whatever you have, the Wrap-A-Loc tool will work for you. Loose natural hair, locked hair, it doesn't matter. Wear it in, wear it out, it doesn't matter. And we have our final model. Come on in. Again, Raina and Asada. Look at this. This is absolutely amazing.
Thank you.
So tell us how you achieve this style, because it's so intricate.
Yes. Well, so with Asada, because she does have longer locks, and they're thicker, that it made sense just to use, for the most part, 2 locks per tool. On some of them where they were a little bit longer than that, we did 1 lock per tool. But just how I demonstrated earlier, just rolling them up and then curving them. And what I love about the tool is because of the bending and flexing of it, I was able to bend them and create this formation once we set them all in place. And then use the hair libation to spray it first to, make it flexible enough to curl up as such. And then voila.
Amazing, amazing. And how do you feel?
I feel great. It's so beautiful. Like, to have a really cool style that I can take out in a couple of days and then have another style.
Exactly.
Super versatile and allows me to switch up my look.
I love it. I love it. Again, like we've been saying, the versatility, everything that you want to do, anything you want to do with your hair, make it curly, you have it here with the Wrap-A-Loc hairstyling tool. So thank you all so much for joining us. Absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you.
Yes. Tell me with one word how would you describe how you feel about your hair right now?
Radiant.
Regal. Lux.
I love it.
I love
it.
my curls.
And you have 3 different types of hairstyles and they all look beautiful. Small, medium, large, whatever you want, whatever you need, you have it right here. Radiant, Regal, and Luxe. Got it right here. Thank you all so much, ladies, for joining us. You all are amazing.
for having us.
Absolutely. Again, Beauty Lifestyle Network, you can get the Wrap-A-Loc tool, the 2 sets of the 20 packs of Wrap-A-Loc tools, 2 7.8-ounce bottles of the hair libations, and the beautiful mesh bag, all for $56.99 plus shipping and handling. Bye.